Hey there, amazing viewers. Ever felt like life is tossing you curveballs left and right? Feeling overwhelmed, stressed, like you're drowning in a sea of what-ifs? Don't worry, you're not alone. But what if there was a secret weapon, an ancient wisdom that could help you not just survive, but thrive in the face of any storm? I've got 7 powerful lessons from Stoicism that'll transform the way you navigate life. Stick around until the end because the last lesson is a game changer, reminding you that, no matter what, you're never alone. Lesson 1. Challenge your negative thoughts. Our minds can be like chatterboxes in our daily lives, full of ideas that are continuously flowing through them. The problem is that not all of those ideas are beneficial. Let us explore Stoicism, a sage philosophy that challenges negativity and invites us to be aware of our inner conversation. Imagine this. You begin to imagine the worst-case situations as your mind plays the what-if game. When Stoicism intervenes, it prompts you to stop and think. Is this idea truly helpful? Is it grounded in reality? Or are you stooping too low to avoid being realistic? This brings us to the practical part. It's time to apply the brakes when you find yourself caught up in this mental whirlwind. Reframe the circumstances. It's like giving things a more optimistic outlook. Look for the bright side, the hint of hope, and cling to it. The practice of Stoicism helps us to see that every obstacle we encounter presents a wonderful chance for personal development. Stoicism is your mental health superhero. It serves as a guide to help you sort through the noise, spot the unfavorable stuff, and transform it into something constructive. Recall that confronting reality with a perspective that fosters growth is what it means to confront those unfavorable ideas rather than rejecting them. Embrace the wisdom of Stoicism, and you'll find that every challenge becomes a stepping stone to a better you. Lesson 2. Focus on the present moment. Living in the present moment is a fundamental lesson from Stoicism. This ancient philosophy guides us to direct our attention to the current instant, preventing worries about the future and lingering regrets from the past from taking control. The essence of this teaching lies in embracing the now, recognizing that our true power resides in the present. Stoicism encourages us to resist the pull of future anxieties, the what-ifs and uncertainties that can cloud our minds. By letting go of past regrets, we free ourselves from the weight of what has already transpired. Instead, we're prompted to fully engage with the present, to savor the experiences and challenges it brings. The concept is simple, yet profound. Our ability to act, decide, and influence is in the present moment. It's like a focal point where our thoughts, decisions, and actions converge. By being fully present, we harness the power to shape our responses to life's unfolding events. Imagine the present moment as a canvas where you hold the brush. Each stroke represents a decision, an action, a choice that contributes to the masterpiece of your life. Stoicism, in its wisdom, urges us not to let this canvas be overshadowed by the past or obscured by an uncertain future. Instead, it encourages us to paint with purpose and intention, creating a life that is rich and fulfilling in the now. Lesson 3. Cultivate virtue and character. Developing virtue and character lies at the heart of Stoicism, emphasizing the continuous journey toward personal growth rather than an elusive pursuit of perfection. Stoics assign great significance to this aspect of self-improvement. The concept of cultivate virtue refers to the process of developing virtues that are beneficial to an individual's character. This entails making efforts to improve and become a more moral person. Kindness, bravery, and intelligence are examples of virtues that are sown within us like seeds. For them to grow, they require practice, discipline, and care. Being kind to other people is having empathy and sympathy for them. It's about being empathetic and understanding to those around us. The ability to overcome worries and face difficulties is courage. The capacity to make wise decisions and assessments based on information and experience is known as wisdom. People who practice Stoicism are encouraged to emphasize these virtues as useful guidelines for day-to-day living rather than as grand ideals. It promotes the notion that mistakes are normal and acknowledges the flaws in human nature. The journey and the ongoing endeavor to live out these values in our choices and deeds is what's most important. Think of it like a sculptor creating a work of art. Every decision we make and every action we take sharpens the edges of our character. The Stoic school of thought exhorts us to be aware of these moments and make thoughtful choices that shape us into our best selves. To put it simply, developing virtue and character means accepting the constant process of learning and growing into the virtues that lead to a more purposeful and happy existence. Lesson 4. Embrace impermanence. Let's talk about embracing impermanence. Now, impermanence is just a fancy way of saying that nothing lasts forever. Not the good stuff, not the bad stuff. Sounds a bit harsh, right? But trust me, it's quite liberating. When we fully grasp the idea that everything in life is temporary, it changes the game. We stop holding on too tightly to things. You know that feeling when you're holding on to a balloon and you're afraid it might float away? Well, life's a bit like that balloon. Imagine if you knew that balloon was going to float away at some point. You'd appreciate it more in the moment, right? The same goes for our problems. Knowing they're not here to stay helps us cope better. So instead of fearing change, we start to roll with the punches. Life throws a curveball. Not a problem. We become more like surfers riding the waves, knowing that even the worst storm eventually gives way to sunshine. It's like understanding that seasons change. Winter might seem never-ending, but spring always follows. Impermanence is the same deal. It's the assurance that nothing, whether it's a tough time or a great one, lasts forever. And that's a good thing because it means we can savor the good times and navigate the tough ones, knowing they won't stick around forever. So the next time life throws you a curveball, just remember it's temporary. Embrace impermanence and you'll find the strength to weather any storm. It's the secret sauce to rolling with life's punches and coming out on top. Lesson 5. Find meaning in adversity. In life, we're not always cruising through sunshine and rainbows. Challenges, big and small, come our way. But guess what? Stoicism, which ancient philosophy with a lot of wisdom packed in, tells us something pretty remarkable. Even when life feels like it's plunged into darkness, there's meaning to be found. It's like turning lemons into lemonade, but with a dash of ancient wisdom. Picture this. You're faced with a challenge that seems impossible. The Stoics would nudge you to think, hey, what can I learn from this? It's not about sugarcoating difficulties or pretending they don't exist. It's about turning adversity into an opportunity. Every obstacle becomes a chance to flex those mental muscles, learn something new, and emerge on the other side even stronger. So here's the thing. The next time life throws a curveball your way, pause for a moment. Instead of drowning in negativity, ask yourself those two golden questions. What can I learn from this? And how can I make myself better? It's like having a personal growth compass guiding you through the storm. Remember, even in tough times, the ones that feel like you're wrestling with a metaphorical bear have a purpose. They're not there to break you. They're there to mold you. It's in these moments of struggle that you unearth resilience you never knew you had and tap into a well of strength that runs deeper than you imagined. Think of it as a refining process. The heat and pressure might be intense, but what comes out on the other side is pure strength and newfound wisdom. So, my friend, embrace the challenges, big or small. See them not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones, because in the grand scheme of things, even the toughest times are secretly working behind the scenes, shaping you into the best version of yourself. And that, my friends, is the true meaning of adversity. Lesson 6. Find tranquility in simplicity. Finding tranquility can seem like a distant dream in the hustle and bustle of our modern lives. However, the ancient philosophy of Stoicism has a timeless lesson for us. Find tranquility in simplicity. Let's break down this profound idea into simpler terms. In today's world, we're bombarded with constant noise and distractions. From the ping of notifications to the pressures of a fast-paced lifestyle, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. Stoicism, with its practical wisdom, urges us to seek peace not in the complexity of life, but in its simplicity. Think of it this way. Imagine your mind is a room. If you fill it with too many things, it becomes cluttered and chaotic. Stoicism suggests that by decluttering and embracing simplicity, you allow tranquility to flow in. It's like tidying up your mental space. Now, simplicity doesn't mean giving up everything and becoming a hermit. It's about identifying what truly matters and letting go of the rest. It's a conscious choice to focus on the essentials, to savor the beauty of life without being weighed down by unnecessary baggage. In a world that often glorifies excess, Stoicism reminds us that sometimes less is more. It encourages us to simplify our goals, our possessions, and our desires. By doing so, we create room for a profound sense of tranquility, a calm that comes from not being entangled in the complexities that don't contribute to our well-being. So the next time you feel the chaos closing in, take a step back. Evaluate what truly brings you joy and peace. Embrace the simplicity around you. Because in the simplicity of life, Stoicism teaches us, lies the true source of tranquility. Sometimes it's in the quiet moments, the uncluttered spaces, that we find the peace we've been searching for all along. Lesson 7. Remember, you are not alone. In life, we encounter various challenges, those moments that seem insurmountable, where the weight of the world feels like it's resting solely on our shoulders. It's during these times that we need to remind ourselves that we are not alone. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, provides a gentle but powerful nudge towards this realization. It whispers to us that in the grand tapestry of existence, we are but threads, woven together in a complex web of interconnectedness. Picture it like a cosmic quilt, where each stitch is a life, a story, a shared experience. The beauty of Stoicism lies in its reminder that, even in our moments of solitude, we are part of something bigger. It encourages us not to bear the burden alone, but to reach out and connect, seeking support from your loved ones and those who care about you, and understand that vulnerability is not a weakness, but a testament to your humanity. Consider mentors as guiding stars in your journey. These are individuals who have traversed similar paths, faced comparable storms, and emerged wiser and stronger. Their wisdom becomes a compass, guiding you through the labyrinth of challenges. In this digital age, the embrace of online communities further exemplifies our interconnectedness. Platforms brim with individuals sharing stories, triumphs, and struggles. Engaging with these communities can be a beacon of light in the darkness, a reminder that others have faced similar battles and emerged victorious. So, as you confront life's hurdles, remember this: reach out, share your struggles, and let others in. It's not a sign of weakness, it's an acknowledgement of your shared humanity. In this communal sharing, you'll find strength, solace, and the reassurance that, indeed, you are not alone. Life's journey is a collective adventure, and in unity, we discover the fortitude to overcome even the most daunting challenges. In the grand dance of life, remember, you're not dancing alone. Stoicism teaches us that in our struggles, we're part of a larger tapestry. Reach out, connect, and share, because strength is found in unity. Life's an adventure, and together we navigate its challenges, embrace simplicity, find meaning in adversity, and, above all, savor the present. So, my friends, let's journey onward, supporting each other, because in this shared odyssey, you are never alone. Stay connected, stay resilient, stay stoic. Cheers to life's collective adventure.